that, innit? Wait until one of the movies. What? Yellow. Get some tea in here. Yeah, I'm down for that. Bear getting his ears washed. Check that.
Wash your 要加芒宁的。
Okay. That guy's washing his ears.
太多了 ，K 的 ear。wash your 晚上酒，太多了你这个了。
This for me, the greatest fan.
It feels good. It feels good. It's ticklish. Me and Luke have just had our ears cleaned, roughly, and it was nice. It was strange but nice.
Best thing ever.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, we're in the. I'm not sure if it's Germing or Herming tea house, which is supposed to be really famous, and I'm on my second cup, Luke's on his first, but it's really nice anyway. It's like some green tea, I forgot the name of it. So nice, yeah, nice.
应该你明天应该腾个时间，我早上9点半就弄快铁站，弄快铁站看9点半。
To the end of our first week in China. It's been a full week now and I've managed to not strangle Luke to death. I've come close a few times but I've managed to restrain. So yeah, we got into Chengdu about lunchtime today after a 16-hour train ride. And yeah, it took us a while because we couldn't check in till 2, so we had to hang about. And it turns out nobody in Chengdu really knows the name of this street that we're on, Babao. Even the taxi driver wasn't too sure, and it's not on any map that we've got. It took us ages we couldn't find a map with a British, English, like pinyin translation on it. Why won't you focus, man? Yep. So yeah, like when we got out of Beijing, there were people offering maps at a small charge. In Xi'an, people offering maps at a small charge. Chengdu, they only had maps in all Chinese characters, which is obviously no good to me. So we were looking around for ages, and I've got in touch with Winston, and he told me how to use Baidu Maps. I'm still not 100% on it. but I think I've got it in. Think I've got it. Basically, it's all in Chinese, so I don't really know what's what. We went out. We went to the People's Park, Renmin Gongyuan, and it was pretty good. We had some tea. We went to, I can't remember what it's called now. The Herman or Gurman tea house. It's supposed to be really famous anyway. Plenty of hundreds of years old, and lots of prominent Chinese people have been there for tea. We had our ears cleaned. That was pretty cool. And then we came back to the hotel and just had a few beers. We're going to see the pandas tomorrow, so can't stay out too late. We've got to be up early. Can't wait to see the pandas tomorrow. One of the main reasons that I came to China in the first place was to go and see the pandas. One thing I will comment about is the Chinese don't seem to like strong beer. Well, not even strong beer. I went to the 24-hour shop across the way, and they had a load of different beers, cold for once, but they're all like 2.5%, 3% alcohol. And I actually contemplated buying Carlsberg, which I never do. I boycott Carlsberg, which is 3.6% back home. I'm not sure what it is here. I mean, I picked up Budweiser. I hate Budweiser, and even Budweiser was 3.2% here. Back home it's 5%. I just don't know. Maybe the Chinese have a different system of alcohol volume. I'll need to try and find that out, but I can't seem to find a decent beer. I found this other stuff, I'm not sure what it's called, it's 4.7%, which is probably the most decent that I'm going to get. So yeah, I'll stick with that for now. But yeah, that's about it for today. Survived a week.
Yeah!
Survived a week so far. And I've not strangled him yet, so we'll see how we go on in the next week.
We'll see if I'm still alive.
So yeah, there's not really much more to say. So until next time. Today we've come to the Panda Research and Breeding Center.
Pandas!
And we're going to go and look at the pandas, and I'm hopefully going to hold a panda as well, which I'm quite looking forward to. So yeah, more footage to come. Oh, we've just seen the pandas, which was pretty cool. I wanted to hold a panda. You can hold pandas here, but it was too expensive really. Oh shit, look at this, hang on a sec. That's cool.
Duck, man.
Yeah, you don't get ducks like that, oh.
You do.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Yeah, so anyway, and actually it's a swan, that's why it's called Swan Lake, dick. So yeah, it was too expensive. They wanted 2,000 yuan, which is about £200.
Yeah, the class says donation.
Yeah, it says donation, but you can't say, well actually I don't want to donate that much. It's either you donate the 2,000 yuan or you don't, and if you don't, then you don't go in. So that's kind of pissed me off, because in the travel guide that I've got, yeah, the travel book, it says that it was 1,000 yuan, which is about £100, which I wouldn't mind paying. And the book is only, well, yeah, it was only written last year, 2013, so they've obviously just put the price up pretty recently.
You must have a lot of tourists coming for that nowadays.
Yeah, so I'm a bit bummed out about that really. But I'll come back when I'm rich and can afford it. Although, you know, we have got money for this trip. We're only in the first week, and
You know what I mean? We don't know what's going to happen, do we?
yeah, exactly. You can't just be spending giant amounts of money like that in one go. But yeah, it's not the end of the world. We still saw some pandas. We still got pretty close to them. Saw them eating and stuff. Yeah, they are nice. So yeah, gonna go and I think there's a restaurant or something around there if you want to get some food. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat now. So tea. Tea house.
你茶店2斤也差不多。
It's a tea house. Me and Luke have come to a hotpot restaurant in Jilin, which is a famous street in Chengdu. I've been told by many people that you can't come to Chengdu and not have hotpot, so here we are. So I'll show you what we've got. So first of all, you get oil, and then you put all these bits in the oil, like to make a sort of dipping sauce. And then that's the pot. We went for the spicy one. You can get all different types. Spicy soup-based thing, and then that is either beef or lamb, not sure. Pork balls, veg, either beef or lamb. Mushrooms, and that I think is chicken, I'm not sure. So yeah, it's quite cool. So now we're going to tuck in. Yeah, we've just finished our hot pot and it was very good. Yeah, delicious. As you can tell, it's very spicy, I'm sweating. But we've managed to eat pretty much everything apart from the cabbage stuff. And yeah, it's really good. So out of 10,
9.5.
9.5. I suppose we should have rated all the food we've eaten so far,
Yeah, it would have been.
rather than start now. But
One bit of advice.
yeah,
One bit of advice is throw a couple of them in anyway, and wait a bit.
yeah.
So
You see, we didn't know what to do, so we were just sort of holding them with our chopsticks in there. But it turns out if you just throw a load of meat in, it floats to the top when it's ready anyway. So yeah, a little bit of you know, you live and learn. I would give that a 10 out of 10. That was, I think, one of the best things, if not the best thing we've eaten here so far.
the reason why I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10 is because this fucker burnt me. So
Yeah, well, I didn't intend to. Yeah, oh, that's another thing. If you're dropping things in, put it in the water. Don't drop it from a height into the water or oil, whatever it is, because it burns like fuck when it touches you. So yeah, we just had our first hot pot and it was fucking good. So yeah, we're gonna go back down Jilin now and see what we can see. Just remembered, I forgot to mention the price of it all. what did we have? 5 dishes, 5 different. We got pork, lamb, beef, mushrooms, mixed vegetables and stuff like that. And the total, that's with 2 beers and some green tea as well, came to 448 yuan, which is about £44, which is a bit pricey, I suppose, considering we ate breakfast this morning. Yeah, what? How many jowls did you have? It's about 6 in a basket. Yeah, two lots of jiaozi, so that's about 12 jiaozi, and I had a bowl of dandan noodles, and that came to 20 yuan, which is about £2. So I suppose the comparison is, yeah, a lot more expensive to have hot pot, but in my opinion, it was worth it. Definitely worth it. It's just not something you could probably afford to do every day. So yeah, just thought I'd update that. It's that way. Oh, let's go this way first. We haven't been down here yet, but I think that's back the street we haven't been on.
No one understands what he's doing. Make sure me and you go in there and start singing.
I am driving 85 lane, kind of morning, that's all afternoon. Just stuck inside the room. My apartment, but I am tempted to keep the car and drive and let it go behind.
Right, so it's been a pretty eventful day today, so I thought we'd just finish off. Say hello. Hello. So yeah, yeah, just a few things. We went to see the pandas first of all. That was pretty cool, like I've already said.
But 200 for
But yeah, 200 to 2,000 yuan, which is £200, to hold the pandas. I thought was a bit steep, well, very steep. Like I said in the guidebook, it says 1,000, which is 100 yuan, £100. So I would have paid that, but 200 is no, not really. Then what did we do? What did we do?
Oh, but yeah,
What did we do after that? Anyway, yeah, that's it. We came back to the hotel, picked up the camera and everything, and then went to just basically yeah, Luke got a haircut. That's what he did. He got a haircut.
No, wait, put me on the camera. Look, fucking clean shave.
Yeah, even if he did cut you twice. Yeah, he had a, what was it called, a cutthroat
Yeah, wet
razor
shave, wet shave, whatever you call
and
it.
a haircut as well.
Oh, and they washed my hair before they cut it too.
Yeah, but the guy mustn't have been very experienced with the cutthroat because
It did clip me quite a
he's
few
cut
times.
you under your nose and just on your lip as well. So, and how much did that cost?
Just under a fiver.
Just under a fiver. To get that back at home would have cost about
30 quid.
maybe not that much, about 20
Yeah,
quid.
no. Well, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Alright, yeah, 20, yeah, roughly around the 20 to 25 mark.
So, yeah, that's a bargain. Then after that we went to...
Where did we go?
We went back to Tianfu Square to take a few pictures and all that. And just basically walked around. Oh, that's it. Then we went to Wenshu... No,
Which Wenshu one?
Wenho Temple. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. But it's an old Tang Dynasty temple.
We're there for about no.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. They had lots of old stuff, lots of statues of old generals, army generals and stuff like that. And some nice gardens to walk around as well. We had... we stopped there for tea?
No, we didn't. We left and then...
No, that's it. Yeah, we left and then went to Jilin, which is a popular street in Chengdu. And we had some green tea and just sat there, people watching for a bit.
That was nice, that.
Oh, I'd just like to add the stereotype that Sichuanese women are the sort of hottest or best looking in China is a true stereotype. I think I may have actually hurt my neck today from looking around and
Damn.
yeah, we were like a dog with two tails, to be politically correct, to be, yeah, but yeah, the women around here are definitely something. So yeah, after a spot of people watching, we then went to go and get hot pot,
Oh, beautiful.
which was beautiful, and a good experience as well.
I apologise again for saying it was going to be crap.
Yeah, Luke didn't believe me that hot pot was going to be good, but I proved him wrong. So yeah, and then when we came out of there, we just walked down. What's it called? Jilin. I've just said it. Jilin. Yeah. Yeah, we walked down there anyway. It got dark by then, so it was all lit up. It was quite nice. And then it started to rain, so we stopped to get some beers and that out of the way, and we.
Less than about 5 minutes there was a fight.
Yeah, there was a fight kicked off, and
Got
you know,
broken up.
everyone got broken up and separated and everything, but it was right near where we were. And then we were sat outside and we got not talking to, because my Chinese isn't that good, but basically these Chinese guys who were sat at the table next to us wanted photos with us. Basically, Chengdu is the place to come if you want to have your photo taken with people, because it's happened to me 4 times just today.
Guys are celebrity.
Yeah, people just come up to me and ask to take photos with me and everything, so that was pretty cool. Yeah, and then we saw a Buddhist monk and
He had an iPhone.
with an iPhone, and I'm pretty sure that Buddhist monks aren't supposed to have possessions, but he just walked past in all his gear and his prayer beads and everything, and he just pulled out an iPhone and started snapping pictures away, so I'm pretty sure he wasn't a legit monk.
That was your joke.
Yeah, so yeah, we had plenty of pictures taken with strangers and just people coming up, people attempting to speak a little bit of English to us, which is pretty cool. And also earlier on today, I scared a little girl. Basically, she was must have been coming home from school. She was just talking to a friend, and she was all wrapped up in talking to a friend. And I was walking towards her, and when she noticed me, she just went and just like screamed a little bit, and then and then as she was walking away, she was shouting Wai Goren, Yin Goren, Mei Goren. So I think well, obviously Ingorin is English, Maygorin is American. I think Wygorin is. I think that's ghost person or something.
Well, that's that white bastard.
Yeah, so it's some term for foreigner or white person, I suppose. But yeah, she was properly scared to see me walking towards her. I don't know whether to, what to think of that. So yeah, just a pretty eventful day.
That guy picked us up, took us back to the hotel.
Oh yeah, and just now we got in. Probably did something actually quite stupid, and that is getting a car that isn't a taxi. We were trying to flag down a taxi, and some guy just pulled up in his own personal car, asked us where we were going, and just asked us for, was it 20 kwai, which is £2, which isn't a lot really.
That's pretty shit, isn't it, mate?
So yeah, Luke was a bit worried. He thought we were going to get kidnapped and raped and whatever else. But yeah, he was a nice guy. Just took us near our hotel. It seems to be that we're staying in a place where nobody really knows where we are.
It's got a massive sign, but no one knows.
Yeah, every taxi we've ordered or like we've got in, none of them actually know exactly. I give them the number, and they just sort of drop us off at either end of the road, and we have to walk the rest of the way. None of them really drop us to the door. And we're not even on any maps. Even the hotel staff couldn't. I got 2 maps, one in my guidebook and one that we picked up along the way, and I showed it to them and asked them where we are on the map, and none of them could tell me. So yeah, we're right in the middle of downtown Chengdu, and nobody knows exactly where we are on the map or anything. So I've got a vague idea. I've marked it on there. But yeah, so today is our last proper day here. Tomorrow we leave for Guilin at 3:20 in the afternoon, and we've got a 25-hour train journey, which I'm not looking forward to. I mean, what's the longest we've been on so far? 16 hours, and that's long enough.
Oh god, that was horrible actually, yeah. I'm actually not looking forward to it
Yeah.
now. Oh shit.
Yeah, so I'll probably, next update will either be sometime tomorrow morning while we're still in Chengdu, or possibly when we're on the train to Guilin.
I reckon in the morning again we'll just do it after we got off the train.
Yeah, whichever comes first, if we have anything interesting to report. So, until next time.